U.S. military officials say 3 service members have died and 5 were injured following the launch of the U.S. and Israel military campaign against Iran. Now, the service members were stationed in Kuwait, one of many U.S. allies targeted in the region following the strike Saturday morning. Iran vows for revenge following the death of its supreme leader, but one of the questions many are asking is who will assume leadership of Iran and when?
There's probably a lot of jockeying inside of Iran right now. They have a very consultative, deliberative process to replace the supreme leader. There's a reason why he didn't want to have a clear succession plan in place.
But President Trump announced that 9 Iranian ships have been destroyed, describing some as, quote, large and important. Iran says 200 people have died so far since the airstrikes began. And here locally, one politician is weighing in on the conflict and its implications. 7 News' Liz Jack is in Greenville with more.
Lawmakers across South Carolina are reacting to the U.S.'s involvement in Iran and what they hope a resolution to the conflict will look like.
Over the weekend, the United States and Israel launched Operation Epic Fury, a large-scale military operation which included striking Iran's supreme leader in Tehran and killing him. Sunday, U.S. Central Command said the operation led to the deaths of 3 American service members and injured 5 others. Here in South Carolina, U.S. Senator Lindsey says the operation is a necessary stand against terrorism.
It's heartbreaking. I've been in the military most of my adult life, and those who serve in harm's way, they're the best among us. And it's heartbreaking to lose comrades. But this vicious enemy we're confronting in Iran needs to be confronted. The risk that our soldiers are facing has to be made, has to be taken for us to be safe.
The strikes have sparked debate in Washington. Some lawmakers are seeking to pass a resolution that would limit President Trump's military action against Iran without congressional approval. Democratic member of the U.S. House of Representatives from South Carolina, James Clyburn, said in a statement on X, "I urge the Trump administration to make the adjustments necessary to align its actions with the Constitution. And I hope all of my colleagues of both political parties will join me in this demand. The lives of our service members and the security of our nation depend on it." However, Graham says he opposes these efforts.
Not only will I oppose the War Powers Resolution, I will fight to my political death to make sure America is not run by 535 commander-in-chiefs. Whether you like Trump or not, he has the power to do it. We've had hundreds of military operations where there was no congressional approval. The norm is that. What's unusual is for Congress to come in and get involved.
Graham also encouraged the Iranian people to seize the moment.
The Iranian people are our boots on the ground. We don't need any American soldiers in Iran. But President Trump's promise to provide help on the way to the protesters is now reality. Help is there. And I would encourage the Iranian people to take this moment and take their country back.
In Greenville, Liz Jack, 7 News.